Do you know, sometimes think that you're in the Truman Show?
Truman Show?
And you get in the car, you switch the car on, you want to pull out, and suddenly there's a lot of traffic. It's like someone up there has gone, go traffic. Driving around here is okay. We live in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
So the biggest problem we have is caravans.
And tractors, excuse me.
And a famous village called Scone, where the kings and queens of Scotland used to be crowned, and it is now notorious for the worst drivers. Maybe not the worst drivers, but certainly the slowest drivers.
Yeah.
And they're particularly bad at that thing where they open their doors and they don't look to see what's coming.
Yeah.
That's why I've never bought a scooter.
That's why you what?
That's why I've never bought a scooter.
Okay, because we were close to that.
Yeah.
Do you mean a scooter with one foot scooting along, or
no? I mean a
pedal mode.
I mean like a mod
What are they
thing.
called?
Like,
Mopeds.
Yeah.
Who finds it every time they come up to the word moped in a book, they think, what the hell? Moped. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Moped.
but that
It
was.
should be hyphenated.
But what is it that you get hay fever when you get a little bit older?
It's
like,
when the pollen grains get caught in your copious nasal hairs.
what's that for? Why is it?
As you get older, you've got a hairier nose and some more pollen grains.
And hairier ears and hairier eyebrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about? Where in Darwin's theory of
They catch the
evolution?
sweat. Have you been watching the tennis? If these tennis players did not have eyebrows, they wouldn't be able to see the ball.
I know you need eyebrows. I know that they're a wonderful
Well,
invention.
you must sweat more when you get older, so you get bigger eyebrows.
Certainly not from playing tennis. And but why do your ears get hairier? Eyebrows?
Who are you?
What was I saying? Can't remember.
Oh, sorry. So let's go back to the history of Scone. Well, I wish my ears got hairier. So
I know they
hear
grow
you when I'm
bigger.
Snoring.
Oh well, yeah. There is that. Maybe it's so I can't hear myself snoring.
Christ
Ears
almighty,
just
you'd have
grows
to have a
over
whole
them.
blooming tree in your ear to stop you hearing you snore. Got a nice bit of chewing gum there?
Yeah, it's a nice bit of chewing gum.
Yes, that would be nice. I'd like some, please. Yes.
Oh, I'm not going to have any chewing gum left.
Well, we've
buy
not
it, so
had any in the first place.
I know,
We're
but
not going to feel sorry for
I
you.
get it because I want to stay minty fresh, and then you lot just take it all off me, and then I'm still left with coffee breath. Yeah.
We have to have this wee camera because if we don't have this wee camera, we don't actually speak to each other.
Yeah.
So this is really good. I recommend this for married couples.
Yeah.
Chat through YouTube
It's like
and Bob's your uncle.
So where are we going today?
I think I better get a makeup brand that I'm going to advertise because I'm looking pretty hot. Where are we going? We're going to Blend Cafe.
Blend
Perth.
Cafe in Perth.
Great.
Perth Airport. Security's tight today because they've got an extra janitor out, and no one's going to invade Scotland via Perth Airport.
No.
So,
Now that you've told everybody about it, though, they might.
well, that's it. I've just opened.
Opened a hole.
But essentially, we're creeping up on Scone now, and everybody calls it Scone. Everybody not
No, I
from
don't
here.
know anyone that calls it Scone.
Well,
Not one person.
basically everybody who doesn't live here calls it that.
Do you call it Scone? No, you've never even heard of it. I don't know what you've got against Scone. It's a very nice place.
My mum came from Scone. That's what it's known for. But my granddad was called Piggy Smith, and he was quite notorious in Scone at one time, I believe.
Piggy.
Piggy, yeah.
Do you take after him?
Well, it might be in the genes. Who's to say?
You didn't tell me about Piggy Smith before we got married. I think you should actually do a wee quiz and a wee test before anyone gets married. Like, what's in the genes? What are you going to pass down to these poor children?
Okay.
Well, for a start, if you told me your granddad was called Piggy Smith, I might have had second thoughts. Any other nice relations that you've not informed me about?
I had one who died in a love tryst in 1935. He was discovered with a lady, and they were quite drunk, I think. And I think by accident, they poisoned themselves. It was in the papers. I found it in the library one day. I was looking up something else and discovered,
Should I not have known about these things?
I didn't find out until about 10 years ago.
Bit of chat you could have brought back to the tea table. Bit of chat, yeah. Not bother about that one. I'm very hot and I want to open the window. So that makes a noise, so I'm going to turn this down, okay? I'm going to turn this off now because I am actually going to die.
It's because you're going to look like Roger Moore and Moonraker. Going in the centrifugal thing.
It's not heat deprivation. What's it called? Heat exhaustion.
Why are we going into town?
To put money in the bank.
And go for a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the famous Perth Bridge that kept falling over a lot in history.
Falling over?
Or being knocked over and falling down.
Falling over?
Well, it did fall over.
Fell over, the bridge fell over.
I wasn't there.
The
It was, about 1500 or something.
Imagine how hairy your ears would have been if you had been there.
North Inch. There's a famous
well.
place in Perth, the North Inch. It's in the Fair Maid of Perth by Walter Scott. And it's called the Battle of the Clans. It sounds like a really big thing.
Said that, yeah. Oh, Ian, there's lots of spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Can you get out there? I need more space.
We don't.
I want to square up. I feel I'm at an angle.
It's the windows are at an angle. It is what it is. We always think we're squinting. Actually, it's the car windows that are squinting.